it's Michelle here with Unicorn Spit. You can find our website at www.unicornspit.com. You can also find us on Facebook. Anyways, as you know, I love to do my side-to-side auras, and I was able to come up with this yesterday with my son. Him and I, he's 10, worked on a project together yesterday, and we were able to come up with a beautiful aura that I'm going to use on an upcoming vanity. So I wanted to show you how simple and easy it is to do. The first thing you will need is your syringe so that you can easily apply your unicorn spit and also not have too much waste, because you can use this over and over. The next thing that you're going to need is 3 colors of unicorn spit. The first one is your Purple Hill Majesty, your Zia Teal, and your Blue Thunder. The first step that you have is to get yourself a piece of board. Now remember, the lighter the color of wood, the brighter your colors are going to be. The darker your wood, the richer your colors are going to be. So it always depends on what color wood you're working with to get this effect. So on this piece, we're just working with a piece of birch, and I chose one that had lots of marbling. So your first step is going to be very simple. You're going to get your syringe, and you're going to fill it with your lightest color first. And I'm going to do a little zigzag kind of design because I want to have a chevron kind of flare going on with this. So we got our turquoise. There we go. We have our Purple Hill Majesty. And then we're going to come in with our Blue Thunder. And since blue is the primary color that makes all these colors, I'm going to use it a little more sparingly than I did the other colors, just so the blue doesn't take over the whole effect and that Zia Teal can really get to life. Speaking of which, I'm going to use a little extra Zia Teal just on the edges, so that'll be my main color that I'm able to swipe through. So the next step is very simple. You're going to use your hands, of course. So what you do, you start with one side. Let me give myself a little space here. And you're going to swipe it from one side. Keep it in the same direction. I'm going to use my fist because I have a short area to work with here. And you're going to go the opposite direction. In the other direction, opposite. So you're going left to right to start that formation of the chevron. And just keep following it back and forth all the way until you start seeing that your entire surface is being covered. Alright, so we have all of our colors lined up here, and you're going to allow that to dry. Of course, you can always hit it with a heat gun if you're impatient. And what you're going to end up with once it's dry, well, first you have this, which is really pretty. What you're going to end up with is a board that looks like this once it's dry. And what you're going to want to do is take a little bit of 220 sandpaper, and you're just going to want to very lightly just brush it across, getting any areas in which you feel are thick or uneven, because remember, unicorn spit does have thickener in it, so that's what makes it have the gel texture, and it makes it so that you can easily manipulate it and spread it out. But it can leave a little bit of thickness. In some instances, you really want it because it'll really give it that 3-dimensional look once you clear coat it. But you're just going to lightly sand it and go over the whole thing, doing a little extra sanding here and there if you really want to show the grain. What you'll end up with after that is a nice piece that looks like this. And I did a lot of extra sanding. I really wanted that grain to come out. because I didn't want it to look paint-like, because the unicorn spit actually absorbs into the wood. So you could sand this completely down and you'd be left with a light color of what you applied that sucked into the wood. And the more, if you wanted it to suck in deeper, you would spray it with water, and that would reactivate the pigments and allow them to absorb deeper into the wood. It's really neat. This is only one layer though, and one light sanding with 220 sandpaper. So the next thing I'm going to do to show you the grain, I love this tung oil. I know that a lot of people say that it's not real tung oil, but you know, I just don't care. It works. It works really good, and it's not real stinky, and it's simple to apply, and just a little bit of this goes a real long way, and it leaves a nice shine behind. It's not really waterproof, so you don't want to do any type of putting it on permanently outdoors where it gets rained on. It would probably take several applications and lots of curing time in order to make it truly waterproof. I know it can be, but I'm kind of a 2 to 3 coat kind of chick because I'm anxious. See that? I got a little extra there. Just wipe it around, wipe it away with my finger. So here it goes. It's getting down to that grain real pretty now. Remember, you can even do this over existing polyurethane that is there. Just lightly sand it with 220 sandpaper, and you can go to work and allow it to work as a translucent gel stain as opposed to just a deep absorbing wood stain. So that's what we have now, and that's after one layer of tung oil. The more layers you do, of course, the better it will look. Got a little run there. And then once I do one layer of tung oil, I love to use 1 to 2 layers of polyurethane over the top to give it that really, really slicky, smooth effect. And if you get bubbles with the tung oil, give it a light blow. It just goes away. It's very simple to use. But here's our board for the day. And here's the other finished board with 1 layer of tung oil that has dried fully. You can see I got a little bit there. I'm gonna rub it out, but it'll go away once I do a second oil or my layer of polyurethane. But there's your little video for the day and how simple it is to do using unicorn spit. It'll look like you spent a week or hours doing an abstract artwork on your pieces of furniture, when in actuality you just had fun for about 3 minutes in your kitchen. Plus it makes the whole house smell beautiful because unicorn spit smells like jasmine. So, and remember, it's non-toxic, it has no VOC, and it's just so fun to play with, and you can even get your kids involved. So I hope you enjoyed the video for today, and I look forward to seeing all your responses. And if you guys have special requests, like colors that you would like to see blended, I'd be more than happy to do that for you. But as you guys know, my favorite colors are the jewel tones. So, all right guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.